You can move the beans around. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention. You want to put them in the middle of this piece of paper that I put on. This is kind of your board. So that'll be able to see that. Okay, Jace. Now explain us what you're doing here, Jace.
6 divided by 3. You take 2 out of each thing.
Okay. Now why did you take 2?
Because it all has to be
equal parts, right? Okay. Good. So you did what?
I took 2 out, and I took 2 out of 6 and made 3 parts.
Okay. So you took 3 groups and you filled each group up with 2. Okay, good. Does everyone agree with the way Jace did that?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good way to do it. So he took 6 and he split it into 3 different groups, and he said, oh, I need these to be in equal groups, so he put 2 in each of the groups, and are they all equal?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the answer? 6 divided by 3 is?
2.
Is it 3?
2.
Okay, so it's 2, right? Because there's 2 in each of these groups? Okay, that's an interesting way to do it. That's one way to do it. All right, I think I saw another way to do it over at Amy's table. So Amy, come on up here. So we're going to keep this over here. Here's one way that Jace did it. So he took it and he said, because there's 2 in each group, the answer is 2. You can do it differently. You can do it the way you need to do it. I like the way you did earlier. I want you to explain it to everybody though. Okay. You have a different way than them? This is good. Okay. So explain us what you're doing while you do this, okay, Amy?
I'm dividing it by ones.
Okay, so you're splitting it into ones. Okay. Come on. Let's let Amy finish what she's doing. Okay. Go ahead, Amy.
So as you can see, so it's 6 divided by.
Okay.
So 6 divided by 1 equals 6 because one of each is in one pile of its own. So like I just keep this over here. I'm keeping up.
Okay, so you're dividing 6 by 1 right now?
Yes.
Okay, can you show us what 6 divided by 3 would be? I know you showed me earlier what you did. Why don't you show me what you did earlier?
3.
Okay, so how did you do that?
I don't know. I just wanted to.
Well, why don't you take a stab at it? Just what do you think would be a reason you did that?
So like 6 divided by 3. So 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. So it would say, as you can see, there's 3 here.
Okay, so you have 2 groups of 3, right?
Let's just say it's like 3 plus 3 equals 6.
Okay, so you said, okay, I have 6 here, and then you took out a group of 3 here and a group of 3 here, right? And then Jace did is he said, okay, I have a group of 2, and that's why it's 2. Okay, so basically, do you think that one was more right than the other?
Yeah.
You guys think so?
Yes.
Raise your hand if you think that one person is more right than the other person up here. Raise your hand. What do you think? Okay. Parker, did you say you had another way to do it? Alright, Parker has another way he wants to do it. So,
I do too.
by the way, let's give Jace and Amy a hand for coming up here. Good. You guys are brave. Come up here and share your way of doing it. It's really good. Let me erase this one. Okay, go ahead. Explain it loud when you're doing, Parker.
So I'm dividing these ones by one's kind of like them, but I'm separating them so they can't be touched.
Okay.
I have one group. I have one right here and another right here, and one right here with one group, and I'm gonna put them all together, which it makes one full group. And if I do it to this side, I make another full group, and it can push it all sorts of different ways.
Okay, so you're putting them in groups of 3 right now, is that what you said? Okay, so you had them in groups of 1, and then you moved them into, I think this was an important part, you moved these into groups of 3, like this, and therefore you factored out 3's, right? Okay, yeah, that's really good. I feel like is that kind of like, is that similar to the way Amy did it? Similar, he kind of took a different route there, right? Okay, so I think we all can agree that 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now, there was ways we did it. We said, okay, we took the 6th and we took out, okay, 3. Now we have 3 left. And 3, we ended up with 2 groups. Okay, I'm going to give you guys one more. This time, I want you to just get them ready. Raise your hand when you're ready for me to come look at it. All right, here we go. Let's do 8 divided by 4. Not when you know it, when you have it ready for me to see it. Let's go, Wiley. Let's see it. Now, did that make sense, Alonso? Yeah? Okay, let's see. Last time we had that 6. Did you do the 5 reasons? Did you divide these last time? So let's try doing 8 divided by 4. Right back and look at it. Same for you, right? Good. 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 So what's the answer here, Kyle? Okay. Now, I want you to think about that a little harder. Good. Okay, what's your answer here? Okay, good. Okay, good. There is the answer? What's your answer? Okay. Good. What's your answer? Okay, what's your answer? What's your answer here? Good. Okay. Why didn't you finish it? What's your answer here? Okay. So let's try this. Now we're going to think. It's alright, clean them up. Okay. Now, I want you guys to turn to the group behind you while they're cleaning these up, and I want you guys to talk about your answers. Share with each other's groups your answers. Okay, so,